I feel better now. The doctor said, I'm not fat, I'm just big bone. Anyway, Jiminy Cricket, hang on to your wallet because the happiest place on earth wants more of your cash. Disney hiking prices to its theme parks in California and Florida on average about 6%. But in case you're keeping track, that makes 28% since early 2010, when a single day pass set you back for about $72. Now, try $92. But that's for visitors 10 or older. So unless you can slap on a diaper and have someone argue on your behalf that you're just big for your age, which I've tried actually, it gets a few winces, reach under that pamper and plop down more cash on the table because it's going to cost you a lot more. Because Scottie and Hughes, the price of going to Disney has now officially gone to infinity and beyond. What do you make of this?
Well, first of all, I want to see you in a diaper, Neil, walking across Orlando.
Oh, you're not alone, young lady. You're not alone, but I digress.
That's worth $6 right there. Right. But let me just say this. I'm a champion of the free market system, and if Disney wants to raise their prices, more power to them. That's their choice. Will it deter some people? Not really right now, but as they continue to escalate. But I think what Disney's doing is genius in the fact that the more days you go, the cheaper it becomes. So what they're doing is making sure that you want to spend more days there and less at their competition of Universal and Busch Gardens. And that's pretty intelligent on their marketing department.
Kristen, I just think the timing of this is goofy, no pun intended. I mean, we're just sort of stumbling out of this recovery, and they're zinging us.
Well, not only that, not only are we just coming out of the recovery, Neil, many people have committed to their Disney trips and are now going to be stuck with higher ticket prices. Would it have really hurt them to have announced this at the end of last winter so people could have planned around it? You know, they're really taking advantage of people who at this point are stuck into a Disney vacation. But that being said, you know, people find Disney to be a lifetime experience. I have no problem with the actual price. It's just the timing that really stinks.
You know what's obnoxious about this, John? If you've ever gone there, and I have, and I love Disney. It's to go to Disney World. It's a small world after all. Boy, that song, I just keep that. Now I'm going to have to pay more for that song? No, I don't think so. But what do you make of this, John?
Well, gosh, honestly, I will say, Neil, thanks. In case anybody thinks that this is a Mickey Mouse operation with a rather goofy approach, think again, think again. Actually, hey, Disney knows their market. They knows what price the market will bear, and for them, it's working. But we represent about 350,000 small businesses across the nation. And, I'll tell you what I'm hearing from mom and pops is the main streets out there in our communities are far different from the main street you find on any Disney property. People are struggling. They're uncertain, higher taxes, more regulations. They're scared. And actually, unlike Disney or a large corporation, Neil, small business owners just can't raise their prices or they'll be out of business. And they're just finding that these days. So far different from Never Never Land.
I understand. I like how you got all those analogies in there. But, Scottie, I could look at this and say, well, maybe that's a testament to this recovery or the strength of this economy or the fact that we've come through the worst and this is, we don't have to fear as much because obviously a major entertainment conglomerate feels comfortable hiking prices.
But here's the deal. This is only $25 to $30 more for a family of four for tickets for one day when you add it all together. So that's maybe one less plush stuffed toy or that you will eventually get torn up by the dog when you get it home or a couple of hot dogs maybe. So it's really not going to take
If they hit the turkey leg with this, which is to me the cuisine of choice there, but if they hit that, then game over. You don't see that happening.
No, I really don't see that happening because people go there to make the magic, to make the memory, and so $30 is not going to stop their trip. What I'm more afraid of is down the road is they keep escalating the cost, and maybe
well, it's a market. They'll let the market, but the market decide, right, Christian? Now, my only fear when these price hikes are announced is that others follow suit, similarly gouged families, and they're making enough money as it is. I'm not here to police capitalism. Don't get me wrong. Sure. I just do think that the timing is what's weird. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. But this doesn't speak to the larger economy. The larger economy is still, in an area where people are struggling. But theme parks are their own other separate economy. They can operate by their own set of rules. Once you've committed to promising your children that you're going to go to Disney, you cannot be dissuaded from doing so because of the 6%
you can. It's always time for kids to face the piper and realize, kids, we're not going to Disney now, and life's going to be miserable.
Oh, you try that, Neil. Okay. You try that.
Well, you tell your 5-year-old you're not going to go take him to see Mickey Mouse. And I have to tell you that you'll already put them into therapy, and thank God we have Obamacare.
They're already on their way there, trust me. So, John, bottom line, it is the bottom line, isn't it?
It is the bottom line. I mean, it really, if our politicians really want customers, the consumers of Disneyland and any place else, you know, to be successful and to see that going, don't raise the prices. Let's not see prices go up. Let's make the scene a lot better, the landscape a lot better. We just keep telling our politicians, stop taking mom and pops on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Let's give them Tomorrowland.
Man.
Tomorrowland.
That's good. All right, guys, thank you all very much. You've been very, very dynamic and colorful. That'll do it. We'll see you tomorrow.